I was 20 when I met Chike. Tall, handsome, smooth talker, and the type of man every girl in the area admired. He chased me with everything he had: gift, sweet messages, surprises, respect. He made me feel like I was the only woman in the world. But even then, I saw little signs. He gets angry too fast. He talks down on people. He likes control. He's nonchalant. But I told myself, love will change him after marriage. That was the biggest mistake of my life. The moment we got married, Chike true color came out, like a wound that refused to heal. He became nonchalant, abusive, violent, lazy, uncaring. He stopped helping out. He stopped pretending. He stopped loving. He ordered me to quit my job. Why do you need to work? I am your husband. Stay home and take care of my house. I obeyed, thinking it would bring peace. We had 2 children after 3 years of our marriage. For him, instead of becoming a better father, he became worse. He did nothing. No chores, no support, no affection. I cooked, I cleaned, I washed, I took care of the kids alone. I fed them from hand to mouth because he no longer provided. And on top of it, he cheated openly. Different girls, different lies, different perfume on his shirt. Whenever I complain, he shouts, "Shut up. Are you not eating in this house? You should be grateful." Grateful for what? Suffering. But I kept quiet for my kid. That night, I couldn't sleep. Something told me to get water from the kitchen. As I walked past the parlor, I heard his voice, low, soft, laughing. He was on a call. I stopped and listened. What I heard broke me in a way I still feel today.
Baby, forget that woman. She's nothing. She's just in my house to take care of the kids. You're the real one. You're the one I want.
If I didn't stop her from working, she would have grown wings. I needed to cage her. She's too soft. She can't even give. At that moment, everything clicked. I wasn't loved. I was trapped. And he knew. I covered my mouth so I won't scream. The next morning, something inside me changed. I stopped crying. I stopped begging. I stopped hoping. A cool calm came over me. I started watching him closely, studying his pattern, his weakness. I noticed he always slept like a stone after drinking. I noticed he never locked his wardrobe. And I noticed that he hid things, received messages, and even money. One day I opened the drawer, and what I found shocked me. Papers, documents, bank receipts, money he told me he didn't have. He was spending it on another woman. But that wasn't the twist. I found something else, a small book with her name on it, with dates, plan, event. In one page, he wrote, "When I finally get the money from her father's land." I dropped the book. My hand shook. He was planning to sell my late father's land. Land my mother left for me. Land I didn't know he even knew about. That for 2 weeks, I pretended to be the same weak Ada he loved controlling. I cooked, cleaned, smiled, even laughed at his dry jokes. Meanwhile, I watched him. I learned his banking password. I memorized his signature. I studied his routine. I waited, and then the night came. Chike came home late, drunk, smelling of same cheap perfume. He fell on the couch and slept like a fool. I stood over him. Just what? A man who destroyed my peace. A man who broke my spirit. A man who thought I would never rise again. I walked to the bedroom quietly. I took his ATM card, cash, document, land paper, house agreement, his ID, his car keys, everything worth money. Then I packed my clothes into one bag. Just one. I stood by the doorway and looked at my sleeping children. And guilt almost held me back. But then I remember how he used me, how he manipulated me, how he made me suffer with those same kids alone while he enjoyed life. I kissed their forehead and whispered, "Daddy made this bed, let him lie on it." I walked out.